Hello and welcome to Testificate Today. I'm your host, Testificate Smith, and I'm here with YouTube sensation HFoG.
Hello, it's great to be here, but I would hardly...
HFoG has just reached a milestone on his YouTube channel, achieving more than 1,000 subscribers, so we decided to invite him on the show so we could figure out a little bit more of what makes him tick. First off, HFoG, what's with the goofy name?
Well, it's actually an acronym. I've run an online board game store for many years at HFoGgames.com. That name has since morphed into a sort of a nom de plume for my independent iOS programming work. It's the company name I use when I publish my software. When I first opened my YouTube account, it was so I could post promo videos for a couple of my games, and the name just stuck.
So, it's not your real name then?
No, but I think it's a good handle for YouTubing, so I think I'll stick with it.
Want to share your real name with us?
Well, it wouldn't be all that hard to figure out. All you'd have to do is visit my game store or check one of my iOS games. But I'd prefer to just stick with HFoG when I'm in this setting, if that's okay with you.
Sounds good. So you write software for a living then? Or is that just a hobby? What do you do when you're not Minecrafting?
I've been a professional programmer for over 2 decades now. I spent nearly 20 years at Microsoft working on everything from Windows to Xbox games to Office. Now I'm working for a Seattle company writing software for the iPad and the iPhone. I also have a few apps of my own in the App Store that I published on my own under the HFoGgames name.
Anything our viewers might like?
Well, if you're looking for a really good card game, you might try Teach-U. It's in the App Store. It's been a favorite with board game players and card game players in its physical form for many years, and my version for the iPhone and iPad has been extremely well received.
So, 2 decades as a programmer. Just how old are you anyway?
Yeah, I'm a bit older than your average Minecrafter. I'm well into my 40s. I have a family and everything. I even have a couple of kids in college.
So what got you into Minecraft then?
Well, I've been involved with video games since the early days. Ever since my neighbors got one of the very first Pong machines, I've been into video games. I've written and published my own games since the 80s, and I've played games for as long as I can remember. So it shouldn't be too much of a surprise to anyone that when Minecraft took the indie game world by storm, I would take notice.
What made you decide to post videos on YouTube?
I'd been watching other YouTubers such as Etho and Seth Bling in order to get ideas and tips for a while, and I figured that, hey, I could probably do that. It looked like fun, and I thought I might have some stuff I could share with the community. And I have to admit that I kind of enjoy all the positive attention.
Very good. I understand that a few people have been interested in having you join them on a multiplayer server. Any plans to do that in the future?
Well, unfortunately, my time is pretty limited, and I've been spending way too much time on Minecraft as it is. It's not likely that I'll find any more time in order to meet up with anybody in the near future. My schedule's kind of erratic anyway. I do like to be asked, though, so don't be afraid to ask, but most likely I'll have to decline.
What about starting up a multiplayer server of your own?
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Again, it's that time thing. I really have very little of it.
What's next for HFoG's World? Any big plans?
Oh, I got plenty of ideas. Don't worry. You'll just have to keep watching.
Oh, we will. Well, it appears our time is just about up. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers?
Only that I'm very grateful that so many of you have subscribed and tuned in to watch my little videos over the last little while. It's been a lot of fun, and I've been overwhelmed by all the positive feedback. As long as you folks keep watching, I'll keep putting out videos.
Excellent. Well, that's all we have time for today, folks. Thanks for watching, and thank you, HFoG, for coming on the show to talk to us.
Hey, it was my pleasure.
Super. Goodbye, everyone.